All right, man. Detroit Lions beat writer Michael Harris said they don't expect the Detroit Lions to be big players in free agency this year. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video, check out Detroit Lions playlist, and let's look at the options. I mean, obviously, I think we all know that the cap is coming down this year due to COVID and not having the gate, which is the ticket sales for the players. I mean, for the fans, and that that might be an issue. But I have heard that NFL is talking about adding a 17th game just because to make up for the cap. You know, but let's just look at the players that you have this year that could be free agents. Dak Prescott, Von Miller, he could be voided because a club ops. He could be voided because of some issues he got with an old girl. AJ Green, he owed. Matt Judah, J.J. Watt, Leonard Williams, interior lineman from the Giants to play for the Jets, Melvin Ingram, Bud Dupree, Shaquille Barrett, Brandon Sheriff, the offensive guard from Washington. He 30 already. Geez, I remember he was drafted. Jacoby Brissett, Joe Tony from New England, the guard, Patrick Peterson, Allen Robinson, Trent Williams, A.J. Boye just got cut, Russell Okung, he older, T.Y. Hilton, Jadeveon Clowney, Justin Jefferson, Yannick Ngakoue, Ryan Kerrigan, Larry Fitzgerald, I think he retired, Anthony Harris, free safety, Jonathan Simmons, free safety, Kareem Jackson, free safety for Denver from used to be in Houston, Olivier Vernon, Cleveland, Hunter Henry, Levante David, Leonard Floyd, the big offensive outside linebacker, played for the Bears but had a great year with the Rams, Richard Sherman, Sammy Watkins, Alex Mack, the center, he old as hell, Rob Gronkowski, he probably coming back, Tyrone Crawford from the Cowboys, defensive end, Mike Pouncey, he retired, Corey Lindsey, the center from the Green Bay Packers, Marvin Jones, we know him, and Dominican Sue, Trent Murphy, Jared Cook, Avery Williams, Mitchell Trubisky, Solomon Thomas. That's the guy I never could remember that the San Francisco 49ers drafted out of Stanford, KJ Wright. He only 32. Jesus. Daquan Jones, Brashad Perriman, Jaquinski Tart from San Francisco, 29. Corey Davis, DJ Hayden. We had him here for a minute. Tyler Croft. Just some great names. Willie Snead, Everson Griffin. Played here obviously last year. Todd Gurley, Bruce Irvin. You got just a lot of guys. So I say that to say this is deep. This off season is deep. If you can find a way to make money to get space, get it. It's hella deep. So personally, I think they should, clear that $37 million in cap by cutting a few guys like Jesse James. I think there's some true fun. Make that space and kind of make some minor moves. It's a lot of minor guys. Okay, you got Mark Ingram. He older though. But when you look at the needs of this team, interior is the number one. I like to go young. Panisi, Hen could be backups. Obviously, edge rushers. They need help there. Linebackers. Just everywhere. They need help everywhere, man. And I think they need one safety to go next to Tracy Walker. I mean, obviously, they should draft a right tackle to take over for Terrell Crosby. Maybe a right guard. But other than that, I think receiver is just a value point for them. I'm not going to be redundant with that or be repetitive with that. But, yeah, they need some receivers, a lot of value there from Brashad Perriman to David Moore from the Seahawks to Keelan Cole. There's a lot of value there and speed there that can help. But, yeah, you just got a lot of value at the receiver position. It's just looking up, man. I mean, you got some value. You got a lot of high-priced edge rushers. J.J. Watt, Melvin Ingram, Bud Dupree, Shaquille Barrett. But I just think, just draft the hella needs, the tough needs, the receivers. And maybe, other than that, that's all you really need. A lot of these pass rushers are up there. Shaquille Barrett want the bag, Bud Dupree gonna want the bag. Melvin Ingram, he older. Just draft. We're not gonna win next year, and hopefully next year is a defensive end heavy draft, and we can get one of the better defensive ends next year. But I mean, if I am taking a chance on somebody, it's gonna be a guy like Solomon Thomas, still 26 years old. He not gonna cost that much. Other than that, excuse me. it ain't too many, guys that I'm really looking at. Leonard Williams possibly coming into the interior. He been a part of some 3-4 situations. I mean, maybe Jonathan Hankins, the plug in the middle. But, we got to see kind of where this draft kind of takes us at, man, to be honest. And we just go from there. But, they don't have to make monumental moves and all. They don't have to make nothing but minimum free agent moves, and that'll be okay, in my opinion, man. That's it. Just make some minimum moves, and we'll see where we go from there. As well. But, Michael Hara, he close to the Lions, and they probably know. We don't know what the cap going to be in 2021 right now. We don't know what the cap going to be in 2022. We don't know if we're going to have fans. So, we not Super Bowl contenders next year. We probably don't even know they probably don't even believe in Jared Goff. So, really next year is about improvement, taking the best player available. If it's a linebacker, an end, a tackle, an offensive tackle, a tight end, not tight end, a strong safety, a corner, whoever it may be. Take the best available player, and I think that should be the plan for the Detroit Lions in the draft. And if we got we got a free agent that we can get our hands on that we like for the right price, then we go ahead and get it. But like I said, man, you don't know what the cap looking like. And I think, if you're a team like Tampa Bay that's trying to repeat, or Kansas City, you that close to the Super Bowl, Green Bay, then you take chances with the cap. Then you take those chances. That's just what I would do. If I feel like, I'm closer, then you got another guy out here who been fairly injured throughout his career in Malik Hooker, from Ohio State. He's still 25 years old. And you ask yourself, do we take a chance on that guy? A guy that's a ball hawk, amazing ball skills. He just ain't really been healthy. And if you can get him to be healthy, it's over with. Because, his ball skills, if you keep him deep and you play single high, or you play a robber, he one of those guys that can flip his hips and, really get there. But he just ain't been healthy. But if you can get him healthy and he can do something good in his career, it's a wrap. He can play the game. He's played 36 games and averaged 15. Only played 2 games last year. That's crazy. But I mean, if you can get him healthy, it's over with. He got the height, he got the athleticism, he got the ball skills. He played 7 games his rookie year, played 14 games in 18, 13 and 19 in this year. He didn't do as well. I don't know what happened this year as far as his injuries, but he had a torn Achilles. So, I mean, if you want to take a chance on him, the price is probably going to be right on him. The price, and basically they declined his 5th-year option. So, I mean, that's a guy you can take a chance on. If you don't want to take chances, I understand on him, but, pretty much he just didn't have the physical build to be an NFL player right now. I don't know if he lifted weights or what, but, I mean, I'm not mad at it. I think they should take some risks. It's a lot of, if Von Miller come available, he's 32 years old, so I think he's going to be part of a championship team, but I don't know, man. Talking about Melvin Ingram, that motherfucker old. He's 32 years old. I think guys like Patrick Peterson, Melvin Ingram, Matt Judah, J.J. Watt, Von Miller, if they do become free agents, or some of them, or all of them, I think they want to be part of a championship caliber team. So the Lions rebuilding. But AJ Boye, he old. Jadeveon Clowney, he played himself. He ain't shit. He's just looking at guys. Leonard Floyd, he might be worth bringing in. People talking about Dominican Sue. We can talk about that later or another date. But you got some guys. You got some offensive linemen too, man. But drafting is going to be the key. Brodney Poole still playing? I didn't know that brother was... Or Brian Poole. I'm about to say Brodney Poole. He's about 50 years old. But I don't want to bring back no Amendola. We need speed. Athleticism. Matt Patricia don't believe in no speed shit. Bill Belichick really don't believe in it. People was crying Marcus Gold. He back on the market this year. I don't know what he done as far as last season, but people was crying, we need to get Marcus Gold. He had 4.5 sacks last year, so that wasn't bad. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Social media links, description, Twitter, Fastway, Facebook, Instagram. Want to make a donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Best way to donate. Share the video. Let me know what you guys think. One time for the one time Mercy Sports Talk. We gone.